Oh my god, Robin, it's Mr. Freeze! Hey, you ever dance with the devil in the pale blue light? It's the car, right? Chicks take the car. Hey, Freeze, I'm Batman. It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me. Those are my Batmans. Hey everyone, welcome to another ranking, and here's my ranking of all the Batman movies. Well, all the live-action Batman movies. Yes, there's 8 Batman movies, and some are great, some are absolute garbage, but I'm here to talk about all 8 of them. So yeah, let's get started. Here's my ranking of the Batman movies from my least favorite to my favorite. Let's get started, shall we? Coming at number 8 is Batman and Robin. Joel Schumacher's Batman and Robin. There's only one thing I gotta say about this movie. Fuck you, Batman and Robin. Next. Coming number 7 is Batman Forever. Okay, I have a little bit to say about this movie. I was never a fan of any of the Joel Schumacher Batman movies, clearly. I loved the Tim Burton Batman movies. I loved how dark and gothic Tim Burton made the Batman movies. Then Joel Schumacher came along, and I'm like, you know what? Joel Schumacher's a good director. I like The Client. I like The Lost Boys. He can make a great Batman movie. Can't he? Apparently not, but Batman Forever is one of the worst superhero movies. Batman and Robin is beyond worse, but this movie is just so bad. This movie was made just for children. It was made just to sell toys, and it was just done terribly. The cinematography is god-awful. I don't like the look of the Gotham City. I don't like the production design. I think Val Kilmer is a terrible Batman. I think Chris O'Donnell is an even worse Robin. I think Tommy Lee Jones could have been a great choice for Two-Face, because he's a really good serious actor. But he's so cartoony. It's a cartoony Two-Face. I'm like, what kind of fucking Two-Face is this? And Jim Carrey, like, I know, we all love Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey, but he was god-awful as Edward Nygma / Riddler. They both basically acted like Cesar Romero Joker. Like, they weren't Two-Face and they weren't Riddler. Just didn't buy it. And the action in this movie is god-awful. It's beyond campy and beyond cheesy. The effects look beyond dated. The score is not at all riveting, and I get pissed off at this movie. And I know this movie is intended for children, but I'm a Batman fan, and this pisses me off, and it pisses all Batman fans off, and it should, because it's fucking awful. Coming number 6 is Batman the movie. Yes, the 1966 Adam West Batman movie. This movie I fucking love because how stupid it is. This movie is so ridiculously over the top, ridiculously silly. It's just a blast to watch. I watched the Adam West Batman TV show when I was a kid because my parents are cool, and it is ridiculous. It's not a good show, but it is a very fun show, and it's hilarious to watch. And this movie is the exact same. It's not really good. It's not really well acted. It doesn't have good action scenes, but it is so funny how over the top all these people are. And Adam West, he's just hilarious. Like, oh my god, Robin, what's happening? We have to save Gotham City. Holy ashtrays, Batman. Cesar Romero's also Joker, and he's great. And Adam West, he looks like he's having a blast with this movie. And the acting in this movie is just terrible, but it's a lot of fun to watch. It's a great, hilariously bad movie. So is Batman and Robin, but Batman and Robin is just a bad movie from start to finish. This movie has a lot more entertainment than Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin is a little more funnier, but this movie just has entertainment value, and it has nostalgic value to me, because I watched this when I was a kid and everything. And I always found it entertaining and just really silly, and that's what the Batman movie is. It's not meant to be a good movie. It's meant to just be a fun, silly movie, and how can we not forget the classic bam, whoosh, whoosh, smash, slah, woo! It's a fun movie. Coming number 5 is The Dark Knight Rises. Yes, I know a lot of people don't like The Dark Knight Rises. I enjoy The Dark Knight Rises, all its flaws and everything. It's not a great action movie, but it's a great Batman movie. It's got great story, it's got good editing, good cinematography, good performances. It's a good movie. I like it. There is one great action scene. I love the fight scene between him and Bane, and yeah, I like Bane. Tom Hardy is a great Bane. I never found Bane a very interesting character or a really cool villain or anything. But Tom Hardy gave him a lot of justice, and he was really intimidating. He looked really awesome, especially with that cool-ass mask. That was awesome. Anne Hathaway was great as Selina Kyle. Michelle Pfeiffer's a little better, but I liked Anne Hathaway's portrayal of Catwoman, and I loved how they made her like a cat burglar, not like a cat woman, and like her goggles turned into like cat ears. That was kind of clever, and she's great in the movie. Christian Bale obviously is awesome. Michael Caine, Morgan Freeman, they both return. Gary Oldman, they're great. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's great. I don't like how they try to do the Robin thing with Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That was pretty lame, but this movie's fine. It's fine. I think people were just expecting another Dark Knight, but here's the thing, people. There is no other Dark Knight. There is just The Dark Knight. All we can get is just another good movie, and that's what The Dark Knight Rises was. It was just a good movie. It wasn't an amazing movie, but it was a good movie. Coming number 4 is Batman Returns. Yes, a sort of Christmas movie because it takes place during the Christmas season, and I actually do watch this during the Christmas holidays for some reason. It's Batman Christmas. You know, there's a lot of great Batman the Animated Series Christmas episodes. I watch those all the time too, but I like Batman Returns. It goes a little too Burton-esque because Tim Burton gets a little carried away with this movie. It becomes less of a Batman movie and more of a Tim Burton movie, but that's fine because I love Tim Burton's movies, and it's a little more violent than the 1989 Batman movie, and it's a little more gross and disturbing, which a lot of people didn't like, a lot of kids didn't like, but that's why they fired Tim Burton, hired Joe Schumacher. Ugh, fuck you, Joe Schumacher. But yeah, I like Batman Returns. Batman Returns is a good movie. Keaton's great. Christopher Walken's great. Danny DeVito's a really good Penguin. I love Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. She looks absolutely stunning, but yeah, she's just a great, she's a great Catwoman. She plays a great part, and you feel really bad for her. She's a very sympathetic character, and Michael Keaton and her have great chemistry, and just, it's a very fun movie. I love this movie. This movie is just a blast to watch. Yes, it's not completely loyal to Batman comic books, but it's a fun Tim Burton movie. It's a fun Christmas movie, too, and it's just a fun movie. I like Batman Returns. Coming number 3 is the 1989 Batman movie. I love this movie. I love it. So good. Love it. Yes, not only is Danny Elfman's score just riveting, but the Prince songs are badass. Jack Nicholson's a great Joker. He's almost in it more than Batman. But Batman's awesome. Michael Keaton is one of the best Batmans. He's so fucking good. I love him. He's so good. The action's very good. I love how campy it is, but I also love how dark and gothic it is. I love there's some great atmosphere in the movie. It's a very well-directed movie, and again, it's just a lot of fun. It's a great Batman movie. This movie set the standards of comic book movies. Yes, Superman was like the first big comic book movie, but this is the comic book movie every movie wanted to be, which was Batman. And this movie was phenomenal. It's one of my favorite superhero movies, and it's my 3rd favorite Batman movie. Coming number 2 is Batman Begins. Yes, after the monstrosity of Batman and Robin, we all thought Batman was dead. But Batman Begins gave us Batman all over again, and it was absolutely amazing. I love Batman Begins. Again, one of my favorite superhero movies, and it gave us such an amazing backstory, great origin story of Bruce Wayne. That's probably the best part of the movie. The first act of this movie is just so good. His backstory is just so interesting. How they do the death of his parents, how he meets Ra's al Ghul, how he trains with Ra's al Ghul. That shit is just so interesting. And Liam Neeson is phenomenal as Ra's al Ghul. He's so good in this movie. Christian Bale is a great Bruce Wayne. He's a great Batman. I didn't really like the casting of Katie Holmes. They upgraded to making Gyllenhaal in the next movie, but Katie Holmes, she tried. I loved Gary Oldman. I thought Michael Caine was an amazing Alfred. I loved Cillian Murphy as the Scarecrow, throwing the dust in their face, the mask. Want to see my mask? It might not be friendly to a guy like you, but the loonies, they can't seem to stand it. Tom Wilkinson's also in this movie as Falcone, and he's great too, and the performances are just so good, the writing is just so good, the action's really good, and he's seen with the Tumbler. The Tumbler is probably the best Batmobile I've ever seen. It's so freaking good, and yeah, I love that police officer. He's driving a black tank. This movie's great, I love it. 2nd best Batman movie, hands down. And my number 1 favorite Batman movie is, of course, The Dark Knight. Yes, hockey pads. I'm not wearing hockey pads. He did the voice in Batman Begins, but it wasn't as annoying as it was in The Dark Knight. See, in Batman Begins, he just talks like this. Falcone sent them. See, it's a little deep, but it's not annoying. In Dark Knight, he goes, I'm not wearing hockey pads. You're like, whoa, Jesus, throat cancer much? I'm sorry. I don't mean to make cancer jokes. I apologize. But yeah, Dark Knight, amazing movie. Amazing. Action, top-notch. Editing, cinematography, story, writing, direction, execution, structure, all perfect. The opening scene to this movie just hooks you right in. It's an amazing bank robbing scene. It's like something out of Heat. It's so good. Heath Ledger is absolutely stunning in this movie. He's mesmerizing as Joker. He's the best Joker. Like, I always thought Jack Nicholson and Mark Hamill were the best Jokers, but Heath Ledger just proved that all wrong. He is absolutely amazing. Oscar, well-deserved. He's so good. I loved him. Aaron Eckhart in this movie as Harvey Dent. He was so good. Gary Oldman, Michael Caine, Christian Bale, all return. They're all phenomenal. Maggie Gyllenhaal does a way better job. I think Rachel Dawes. Katie Holmes tried, but Maggie Gyllenhaal is just a better actress, and she's just way better than her in this movie. And it's a much more intense movie. It's amazingly told, amazingly directed. And I was blown away by this movie when I first saw it, and still to this day, after watching this movie like 40 times, I'm still blown away. It is one of the best superhero movies. It is my favorite superhero movie, and of course, it is my favorite Batman movie. So yeah, that was my ranking of the Batman movies from my least favorite to my favorites. So in the comment section below, please tell me what is your ranking of the Batman movies. Give me your least favorites to your favorites. Comment below and let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.